everyone, this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop. This is going to be a question and answer video, so we'll see what happens. You can ask me questions and I will try to answer. Now the questions need to be about tarot, tarot world, tarot issues, anything like that. Rhonda asks, I have a question. Why is it when I ask the question about how the other person feels or what the other person wants, the tarot cards tell me how I feel and what I want? So I think what's happening with this particular one is when you ask the tarot cards about how someone feels and what the other person wants, if you ask the tarot cards too many times, it will end up teaching you a lesson about yourself. I've seen this happen in my own career and even personally when I've asked the same question over and over, but I've also seen it with clients who keep returning and returning and returning and who ask the same question over and over. It'll start giving you points or tips about yourself. I think the tarot cards are teaching you about yourself in that situation. So Sue asks a question here. If the cards begin to tell you what you want, how long a rest from that question do you need to back off? Give the cards a rest before you ask again. I think if the cards start to kind of tell you about yourself, I think you have to, it's not about waiting for them to tell you, what you need to know. It's more about you learning that you don't need the cards to tell you 50 times. So the card, when I get to the point when the cards are starting to, what word can I use? When the cards are starting to coach me, I suppose, give me personal advice or give me personal coaching, I know that I'm not really listening. Okay, so in this case with this person asking the question, Rhonda, she's not listening to what the cards are telling her. So the cards will now tell her about herself until she either gives up or a change happens. So really it's yourself. You have to be the one to know that the cards are not the answer, they're just guiding you and you need to work out the answer yourself. It's kind of, I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but like if you ask the card the same question over and over or about the same person over and over, and then at first it'll tell you, right? The cards will tell you what is what. But if you keep asking it, it will start to play games with you and start to tell you about yourself. In this case is what this person's saying, what Rhonda's saying. So she's saying that the cards are now telling her about what she wants and what she feels, not what her question is. So what she would need now is a breakthrough in herself. Okay, if she doesn't have a breakthrough in herself, if she doesn't have an awakening, the cards will just keep doing that, yeah? So it would be best for her to stop doing the cards and just really look at what they've told her, Otherwise, if she doesn't, she'll go back to the cards after a rest, and the cards will pretty much say the same thing if she's asking the same thing. If she has a rest for a month, doesn't have a breakthrough, doesn't, look at what the cards are telling her, and goes back to the cards again without having altered anything in herself, then the cards will just do the same thing. Yeah. So yeah, the cards are extremely wise. I always think of them as Yoda, like a wise invisible Yoda. So even when I have clients, I have this one client, I've mentioned her before on video. She doesn't listen to a thing I say. She doesn't listen to a thing I say. She contradicts everything that I say. And then a month later, everything that I said comes to be. But she thinks that it's it's me or it's the cards, but it's really herself. She's just not listening. Like I've told her, I've told her 6 months ago she's going to have a promotion, a work promotion. And every week she calls me up telling me that this promotion has not happened, that I'm wrong, that she wants to do another reading because it didn't happen like a week after she did the first reading. And I kept telling her to wait. I said, wait, I know it hasn't happened because it's only been 6 days, it's only been 8 days since you had a reading. Anyway, as the 6 months rolled around, she got the promotion. So, and then her next question was, well, she got the promotion and then she didn't take it. She didn't take the offer. And I told her, I said, you're going to create chaos for yourself. I said, this is what I literally said to her. You're going to get the promotion and you're going to create chaos. I said, I don't know exactly what this means because the card was chaos. I said, I don't know what this means because chaos can't be, you can't predict it. It's unpredictable, right? I said, but you're going to make a big mess of it, but you will get the promotion. So what happened was she got this job offer and she got scared and she said no to it. So she created chaos. And she called me back after she declined the offer that I told her that she would be getting. And then she came back for another reading the day after she declined and she was all upset. And I asked her, why did you decline this offer? And she said, because she got scared. Okay, that would be chaos. And then I did the cards again for her and I said, they're gonna re-offer it to you. I think you're going to talk to them or somehow you're going to, clean up the mess you made and you'll get the offer. So after that reading, she went and spoke to them again and then they re-offered her the job. Now she's got the job. So I think some people, and this particular client, when I see her, I actually write notes. See, when I do a reading for people, I always write notes for them. This is my notes book thing. So while I'm speaking, I write pretty much 2 foolscap pages of notes, okay? And so, if I'm predicting a time, I'll say, by, for example, I said to her, October, November will be another time when she, there'll be another period of success for her as well in this year. So I write things like that down so they remember. So I write her notes, and that's number 1. And I also tell her to record the reading on her phone, but she doesn't want to do that. And the notes, she'll just either toss them or she'll keep them but not read them. So people that are that sort of stuck in their own head, they just have to learn their own way. There's not much you can really do, They've just got a mentality that they're not willing to really look at their own chaos that they create. It's self-created, Okay, so that was a conversation about when the cards no longer want to predict. So I'm sure along the way you'll find a client or perhaps yourself that does this. So it's good to learn from these situations. This is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop.